Hi friends, I want to make a video about everything. I just want to make a video and it excites me. And the topic of this video will be maybe the best way to try to describe it will be understand your enemy more, or even love your enemy a little bit, just a little bit. Back in 2016, I had this one day I was riding through the city because I want to get somewhere, riding on my bicycle because I love riding bicycle. It's my hobby. So I ride my mountain bike through the city. It was very crowded, typical city road. I was riding on my bicycle lane, and at this one crossroad, I took the car lane. It was empty, and the bicycle lane was full of people, and the red light just switching to green. So I took the car lane so I could get rid of this bunch of people who are waiting for the red lights. So I could get faster through the red light. And as soon as I did that, I noticed a bunch of traffic cops in front of me. And of course, they tricked me to stop. And once I stopped, they're surrounding me and saying that, yeah, money or your bike gonna be taken away. That was my first time had that situation. A bunch of people surrounding me. It almost feels like being robbed by weirdly kind of they try to almost feels like they try to force me to believe into something that I felt weird. I absolutely done nothing bad. As soon as I believe I didn't hit anyone, I didn't cause any trouble. I was taking the car lane for like 1.62 seconds just because I want to do things faster. I wasn't blocking anyone, I wasn't hitting anyone, I wasn't causing any trouble. I took the car lane and at 1 point something more red lights. As soon as I as soon as I took the car lane for like 1.62 seconds, the light switched to green. And I've been surrounded by a bunch of dude. I would understand it's a robbery. And I didn't bring cash. I didn't even bring my phone. Oh, I did bring my phone, but there wasn't any money in my phone that I can pay off. Actually, yeah, I didn't bring any form of money with me at that day. I thought it was totally unfair. I feel panic. I don't know what to do. So, like 1 minute later, I figured out let's just run, and I did it. It was very it was a very scary experience at that day, at that moment. I ran. I started running, and this one fucking traffic cop threw his body and drop himself to the ground, just try to catch my bicycle. And I realized if I try to keep pushing it, forcing it, and I will be dragged that guy like whatever length I would have. He just not gonna lose it until he dies. That's the determination of Chinese traffic cops. It's actually true. Crazy, right? Chinese are crazy in that way. And I thought it's very dumb to do that. Being very honest, I don't want to hurt anyone, even they are trying to rob me. It's like an instinct. Don't get me wrong, I hate these people. At that moment, I hate them. I wanna bang, 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 use a gun, bang, bang, bang if I have it. I wanna kill all of them. That's for some weird reason. I think it's stupid. I really think it's stupid. I stopped. And of course, they grab my bicycle away, lock it. They actually bring locks. In case you didn't figure that out. Lock it. And yeah, pay. And the boss of those, I believe it was 3. Maybe 4. Or maybe 5, yeah. Bunch of them. The boss of the head of it saying that pay the money and your bike being taken anyway. I was like, ah. So I try to get money, right? Because if you don't pay them, not only your bicycle gonna take away, you are being taken away as well. Well, if you try to run it, more of them they're gonna try to grab you. It's a huge pain in the ass. So I actually called my dad, and my dad then transferred money to a stranger's account. The stranger I happened to meet beside the road. And then the stranger transferred the money to my own account, so I could pay money to those goddamn raiders. Luckily, I still could make a phone call. Did I have phone service at that moment? I was a poor guy. I had nothing. Maybe I didn't even have the phone service, so maybe I asked a stranger to call my dad because I know my dad's number. And my dad transferred money to that stranger's account. And I'm using that. And that stranger gave me 100 cash. Yes, actually, that stranger gave me 100 cash. So I think I should ask I think I don't even have service on my phone. So I went out. I didn't bring enough. Okay, I didn't brought enough money to pay the bill. Maybe I had money to buy water and a little food. That's what I carried, and I will be fine to get the place I needed to go and back and forth with the money. It will be enough for me to do that comfortably, but not enough to pay the bills. And that phone don't have a service because I literally don't need the service. I was going to a spot and to train my basketball skills through the city. Very dumb decision. But anyway, I didn't have service in my phone because I didn't need it in my sense. I didn't bring a lot of money, so that's why I couldn't pay the bill to get away from it. Now eventually I find this stranger. I tell her, please make a contact to my dad and ask my dad to transfer her money through the online phone payment method. And when she received the money, she gave me 100 currency paper. And then I gave that to those raiders. And then and the next I did is to try to ask for their boss. So how am I gonna get my bicycle back, please? And he actually let me take my bike and let me go. So I actually didn't end up have to go to their office, which is like far away. Maybe by walking, who knows? Because I don't have money to pay the public transportation. I try to get my bicycle back, like after a week or like a month. I don't really know. I don't even know now. But eventually the boss, the head of them, decided not to let me have that pain, but actually said that, all right, you just go, take her back and go. And I went off. Don't get me wrong, I didn't thank for him right away. To be honest, I was pretending that I was, because I was still hide them, so I was pretending that try to make them think that they were great, right? I tried to handshake. It was a bit awkward, but eventually I left. And the reason I guess I don't hate them now. At least I don't want to kill any one of them at the moment. I don't want to have a gun, bang, bang, bang. It's been many years. Maybe my emotion, my memory of that emotional moment have been faded away. But I actually never went through that same street crossing again. After that, I actually didn't win that place. I actually didn't win it. Since that, I actually start to not. I actually start to take a same route. I actually start not to get across the city with riding my bicycle anymore. I actually stopped doing that. I actually realized it was stupid. I wasn't enjoying that. Maybe it was just make me take like 20 minutes less, comparing that if I would take another further way, but not through the city, but a little bit around the city, which is the way I took ever since that. And the way I'm taking now in order to get through the city to get my grandpa's place, or my friend's place. Both I would require me to ride my bicycle through the city, but I'm not going to do that anymore time. And I was enjoying the other further way, even though it made me sometimes even an hour late. But I absolutely enjoyed the extra hours. That day actually taught me a lot of things. And living in a country in such a crazy way that the country treats their people like Americans treat the animal they are eating on the table. Maybe they don't see it, but the food they are eating involves of animal being treated horribly. Okay, I'm not trying to make you into vegan. I'm just trying to make my point. Let's say you went to Walmart and brought a package. We call it beef, like a steak. Okay, and enjoying that. That steak came from, it's fact, that steak came from a cow or a whatever animal, which went through a horrible life experience, because probably because you haven't seen that. If you've seen it, you're probably gonna be maybe I will eat less steak. But I believe most of the Americans who enjoy steaks didn't actually know what happened to the meat they are eating. I'm trying to make a point